Welcome to the Great Mohau's YouTube channel, where Mohau explores everything science and technology.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Tech Talk Weekly with a computer science major. I am Mohau, also known as the Great Mohau, and today is not just any episode, it's a special edition, right? I'm excited to share the technology behind Minecraft, especially from a student perspective, right? If you're on a tight budget or juggling studies and your passion for creating content, this video is definitely for you. So why I focus on budget tech, right? This is the main reason. As a student, it means that you need to find creative ways to stretch every cent or every rand that you have. It's not about having the fanciest setup, but about making smart choices and finding value in every piece of tech that I use. I want to show you that you don't need expensive equipment to make awesome content. It might not be perfect, but you should always aim for something that is awesome, something that makes you happy. I'm really happy with the previous video that I uploaded. The visuals, I'm happy with that, but I will share which camera that I'm using for that. And if maybe you think that's for you, you can definitely go for it. The sound, I wasn't that impressed, but the microphone that I'm using is a budget-friendly microphone, so it makes sense. But one thing I was so happy about is the fact that it has noise cancelling, because during that interview I was actually at a restaurant. It was noisy, there was music, people were talking. I tried my best to cut off that background noise, right? The microphones as well, I was impressed with the noise cancelling. It's not top notch, but it's good, right? For a student, it's good. So now I'm in my room. You cannot hear like the background noise. Maybe you might hear it here and there, but it's limited, right? Fine. So I have a few sections I would like to cover. The first section is my student-friendly tech stack, which is the microphone, right? So with regards to the microphone, I use a budget wireless mic. It doesn't need you to plug it up. I just have a receiver. I plug the receiver on my laptop. It's affordable, easy to use, and gives surprisingly good sound. Not exceptional, but good sound, right? So if you're just starting, your phone's microphone isn't bad as well. That's how I started. So just record in a quiet space. You don't need a microphone for that, but if you do have the cash for it, you can get the microphones, right? So this is the wireless lavalier lavalier microphone. I don't know if you can see it. Apologies, but yeah, this is the wireless lavalier lavalier microphone. So they come in two parts. There's the one-to-one and the one-to-two. What that means, what that means is that the one-to-one, it comes with a receiver and one microphone, right? But the one-to-two is a receiver and the two microphones. So yeah, I got this from Bezos Max on Takealot. If you're looking for it, you can check it out. It was around 350 somewhere then. Yeah, so it's pretty affordable, right? You? Can. You can save up for it, and then yeah, Okay, now coming up to the headphones. Okay, I'm using the Volcano X headphones. I've had this headphone since 2023, so I've had them for 2 years. These ones were actually limited edition. You can no longer find them. The Volcano X that you can get right now, it's totally different to the one that I have, but yeah, you can find any wireless headphones that work for you. I think it's Polaroid. Yeah, Polaroid works. JBL, if you know, you can save up for it. But the most affordable one is Volcano and Polaroid because they do not surpass 500 rands. So yeah, well, this one's actually bought them for 500. So it makes sense because they do have like an LED kind of, yeah, but yeah, they do light up, but it's just one color. It's not RGB or anything like that. Yeah. So I'm using the Volcano X headphones. They are wireless. You can connect an aux. Um, yeah, the other specifications I don't think are necessary, especially for this video. You just need to know that these headphones, they are good. Um, yeah, they cover my ears. I can hear the sound clearly, and noise cancelling. It's good. Not Yeah, it's good. These are budget friendly not microphones but headphones, so it's good. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I also study with them, so I've got no problem playing my music. Yeah, I can log in. Yeah. Now let's move to the camera. This one I'm happy about it. Eh? There's no way I'm gonna say this is not top notch. This is definitely top notch. So I'm so happy with this. Eh? Even on that previous video, like that is like HD over there. That is like 1080p. Okay, and this is where the 1080p comes from. So these are the Wings Do Simple Full HD. Not this, but this is the Wings Do Simple Full HD webcam. Yeah, this is 1080p HD. They're not lying. You saw from that video, you'll probably see from this video as well. Like the quality is good. I was impressed from the on go when I firstly, installed it on my laptop. I was just so happy because the webcam on my laptop, hey, it was bad. I think it was 60, yes, 60, yeah. I think it was 60, not 1080, like 60 or 30. 1080, it's close to 2K going to 4K. So yeah, that's pretty much that's good quality. So that's the camera that I'm using. It's a webcam. Hence I don't need a tripod when I'm recording. But for lighting, yeah, lighting is important, right? When you're taking videos. And I just want to illustrate something for you. Just a minute. So you can see the difference, right? I mean, the light in the room, it does, do justice, but you do need lighting, right, for your videos so that the camera can at least focus on you. And maybe if you have somebody that you're interviewing, then yeah. So I'm basically using this, which is let me show you. This is the Gizu, yeah, UPS, Gizu power station. Yep, there you go. So This one it's not student friendly. It's a bit costly. But lucky for me, I'm a I'm a businessman, right? So I got an enterprise which is known as SteamSpark. It is SteamSpark, right? So it's a smart kettle that generates electricity from water vapor. I started with this project when I was doing was it grade 10, grade 11, 2019, and I didn't compete in 2019, but I tried again in 2020. I competed, but I actually didn't go that far because I didn't have the cash to buy the necessary operators, but I did, try to find a few operators. The thing is, there was this special operator that I needed and it was costly. So, yeah. Nonetheless, I did receive my certificate of participation from ESCOM Expo for Young Scientists in 2021 for participating in 2020, which was COVID, right? COVID-19. So fast forward, 2024, I'm at NW. I joined Inectus NW as a member. Afterwards, I became part of the subcommittee, and I'm the project leader, the founder for SteamSpark. I had a team, but I no longer have a team. So yeah, that was all because I transferred from NW to UFS. So yeah, with Inectus, it's either I leave the project there or I move wherever I go with it and I lose my team. And that was the case for me. Apologies if maybe this microphone is giving some, background noise, but I doubt because as I said, it has some good noise cancelling feature. So let's hope it does it work, right? So yeah, that's how I got the power station. The SteamSpark did pretty well. We competed with other universities around, well, in South Africa. We came, we were in the top 12 and we received funding of 12,000 rands. That was for the prototype, and that's where the power station comes from. I bought the necessary apparatus for the prototype in order to compete because the competition was still ongoing. We made it to top six because we were able to buy the apparatus. We were able to train a few students and a few learners. That's where I was able to go to Tutor Africa. I was training, some of my fellow students at NW and the surrounding high school learners. Well, yeah, around the NW. That's how we were able to train and made it to top six. We continued in the competition and came second position. That's when we received another funding of approximately 1,500, not approximately, but 1,500 euros, which is approximately 29,000 rands. The reason it's in euros is because the competition was for Schneider Electric, which is a European company. So shout out to Inectus South Africa. Shout out to Inectus NW. Much appreciated. Right? And shout out to SteamSpark because, yeah. Also shout out to my team members, right? Okay, so that's for lighting. Now, for the tripod, I did explain, since I'm using a webcam, a tripod is not necessary for me. that webcam is just on top of my laptop, and that's it. All right. Now, the second section, I will be covering the editing tools, which are budget friendly or student friendly, if I may put it, right? So the ones that I use for video editing and photo editing, I use softwares, right? And the software that I use is Canva and Clipchamp, Microsoft Clipchamp and Canva. So those are the two that I'm using. Canva, I use it for the thumbnails, and then Microsoft Clipchamp, I actually utilize it for video editing. I don't have to pay anything. Like the free features that I get, they are good for me. But if you do have maybe some extra cash, you can pay for the premium package, right? And probably you'll get more features. Yeah. So for the computer, I'm using my laptop to record. This laptop has 1 terabyte hard drive, so that's a lot of storage. I normally use it for my school work, but I actually realized that I don't even cover 40% of the storage with my academic stuff, like lecture notes, and all that, like previous past exams. I don't even cover 40% of it because most of my stuff I prefer to put it on the cloud, either Google Drive or it's not, it's iDrive. Is it iDrive? Let me check. Where is it? It's this Microsoft OneDrive. Yeah, not iDrive, OneDrive. But that one, it's been a while since I utilized it. I normally use Google Drive, so yeah. Hence the storage on my laptop, it's not being utilized that much. But now since I'm taking videos, like, yeah, okay. It's important to back up your videos, right? To back up your work. And that is all about organizing and saving your work. So that's what I do, right? And also take notes of the type of content you want to release. Maybe if it's a weekly thing, then yeah, sometimes, especially if you're a student, it might be possible to actually stick to schedule, but at times it happens that school gets in the way and you end up uploading special edition videos. Apologies to my viewers, but I believe this video will be informative, and hopefully somebody out there gains something from this video, right? I do have some content. It just so happens that I still need to edit it. Okay. So this is not the third episode. This is a special edition. Yeah. Okay. So when it comes to my workflow, let's do some real talk, right? What I do all the time when I'm about to record, there is a live, by the way, but it's a scheduled live. I prep my gear, right? My laptop, my microphones, and my cell phone because I might need it. Okay. So I do sound check, I do visual check, and that can take some time. Dedicate at least 30 minutes for that sound check and visual check. Make sure everything is okay. And then afterwards, I set up the recording space. I mean, yeah, the desk that I'm using is big enough, so I just need to like set it up properly, put away the books, and just have everything that I will need for that particular video that I'm making, right? And then I record using my laptop. I used to record using my cell phone, but I'm no longer using my cell phone to record. And then I edit with free tools. Disclaimer: free tools. I do not pay for anything. All the content that you're seeing on my YouTube video, there isn't any software that I had to pay for editing or anything like that. Everything that I've done, it's free. But as I said, I use Canva and Microsoft Clipchamp. So utilize those softwares and you'll be sorted. So for backup and organizing files, I've already mentioned, I use Google Drive and OneDrive, right? And tips for fellow student creators. These are the tips I would actually like to leave you guys with. When it comes to content creation, and this doesn't mean you have to be a perfectionist, right? But you need to be able to give your audience at least something that is worth watching. So you need to prioritize audio because listeners can forgive lower video quality more than bad sound, which is something that I'm also working on because the video quality is good. I no longer have to stress about that, but the sound quality, it's not bad, but still not top notch. As time goes, yeah, somebody needs to level up, but that time will come. So the second one is learn free software. There's a lot you can do without spending money. I've mentioned the softwares already, but I'll mention them again. Canva and Microsoft Clipchamp. And also, which is the third tip, right? Get creative. Improvise with what you have and upgrade only when it makes a real difference. Remember what I said in the beginning, right? Like, look, you're juggling studies and you have this passion for creating content, right? But you don't have to like use expensive equipment, right? Because you're a student. So that's just the last tip I would like to leave you guys with. Get creative, improvise with what you have. Don't try to make sure that everything that you use is expensive or maybe the best of the best, right? You're a student, remember that you have other priorities, so put your priorities in order, right? Improvise with what you have. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining this special edition episode, the tech behind my craft. And if you are a student creator or thinking about getting started, don't let budget hold you back. Ask me anything in the comments or connect online. I will leave my socials on the description. And also you can just go to my dashboard and you'll see the links to my socials. I love helping fellow students get creative and learn, right? Apologies for, I'm just tired. Oof, what a week, right? It has indeed been hectic week, but we keep pushing or keep moving. My apologies if, but yeah, okay. Shout out and thank you.
Brought to you by Royal Mercy Institute.